don't y'all think the bottleneck should start at the door? Like before y'all get married, all of these like stipulations and all, like before y'all make this huge decision, let's stop, go through all of these things. That they have one in Louisiana, covenant marriage, specific type of marriage you certificate you apply for. They make you go through counseling. They make you actually prove like y'all understand, like, this is it. And then when you get divorced, they also have something there where it's like where the way it used to be. Like there's no irreconcilable difference option. Like you get the same options that they used to have, like Callie just stated. I think the bottleneck should start in the beginning, not when you trying to step out. Like I feel like it's too late at that point. I don't. It don't make sense to me.
Damn. Shame. Shame. Is shame, insult, and guilt? Shame and guilt, are those in the same vein?
I think so.
I would say ask Kevin, but
Whoa.
don't act like y'all don't like that.
Shame and guilt, are they similar? Are those synonyms? Shame, guilt.
I don't think.
I don't know.
Ask ChatGPT.
They have the same effect though, right? Because if you shame somebody, you could make in order for them to be shamed, they got to feel some sort of guilt, right? And then like guilt, feeling guilty comes with some sort of shame, right?
Right. How can you feel guilty about something you ain't shameful about?
Right? Okay. So yeah, I think they are connected or are the same thing.
So why was this Tay is this and Tay and Die question? Is this coherent to y'all? When it's like a dude is interracially dating and then he'll get the response, "Your mama black." Is that coherent? Like, what do you guys think about that as an example? So, I saw a podcast to do was dating a white girl or a Latino girl. They're like, "Why you dating a white girl? Your mama black."
To shame him, you mean, for not dating a black woman?
Yeah, they'll say, they'll be, on his ass. Your mama black. Why you dating a white girl? Like, is that what you think about that response?
I don't know if that would be shame though, right? Like, because he clearly not shameful of not dating outside.
Well, they'd be like, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Your mama black.
I think they're trying to make them feel guilty.
Yeah, but he's not
for dating outside the race because their mom is black.
Yeah, like you can try and put it on someone, but if they like what Aaliyah was saying, if he doesn't feel shamed or if he doesn't feel guilty, then it's not going to be like they can't project that on him. You know what I mean? For feeling bad about not dating a black woman.
I don't think that thought is coherent though. Like even if my mom is black, I don't want to date my mom, right? Because that's incest. So like,
no, I don't.
Like I wouldn't want to date I wouldn't want to date somebody like my mom. Like that's my mom. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, no, like it's like your father's black, right?
Yeah, my dad
It's like
is
you
black.
would want to date a black man. That's just like, oh well, you bring home a white man to your father. And them saying, "Oh, where your black man at?" Right? Like your father black. Who this white man? Hoppo, who is he? So
it's the same thing.
Yeah, they'd be like shaming you into like, well, nah, don't be bringing a white man to my doorstep type deal. Like that's real, that's real life. I don't know if y'all family say stuff like that, but yeah, I think that would be the shame or the guilt sort of aspect.
So does
But
that
again, you
fit?
have to feel it.
Does that fit for the S or the G? Like your mama black, etc. Those type of things.
It could work as a tactic, but I don't think it would change. Yeah, unless that person feels
I'm saying tactic for those letters of the acronym.
Oh yeah.
It definitely does.
I wonder, does the shaming part or guilting, because they're kind of running together in our conversation, You think those are the least powerful pieces of sign language? Because don't people have to care?
Like least effective.
Least
I think
effective, yeah.
yeah, I would say that because the like the insult and the need to be right, I think would do the most damage out of
Yeah.
all of them.
Seem like those would be less effective. Like, does that dude care that those women say that to him in that instance?
Right, because he could still carry on with his life and go marry this white lady or Italian lady or whoever, right? Um, yeah, and not feel bad about it.
Or I saw one. The guy said he wouldn't date a single mom, but he said his mom was a single mom, and they said like something similar.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell you, white people, Italian and Italians are white people. Just FYI.
That's crazy.
White,
That's crazy.
he said white or Italian. I'm like, shit
I
is the
mean, I'm
same.
just, I understand. You know what I
No
mean?
big deal. No big deal. I was like, I'm gonna let it slide. Nah, I ain't gonna let it slide.
Okay.
So what about that? Like same difference, like just a shame and guilting. Do you think men listen to that? Like, damn, she right. My mom is a single mom and she was great. So why would I disqualify single moms?
No.
Nah, because he want what he want, and if that's not, I mean, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't give you a leg to stand on just because that was your situation or that was his situation, because that could be why he doesn't want that, or
I
why
was
that's not
thinking
his
the same
preference.
thing.
You
Mhm.
know?
So it's just a matter of his desires is what they gonna be. You ain't gonna be able
Yeah.
to push him. I guess that's how shame works. Like you gotta care, right? Is that why they say women it's hard to shame women these days? You guys heard that before?
Mhm.
Because you have to care. Yeah,
Mhm.
it has to matter to you.
And women
Hmm.
don't care.
Don't care about what, Lee?
I don't think we care about anything right now but ourselves.
Damn, man.
I,
Nothing?
I agree. Yeah.
Us and our upper mobility and however we can obtain that.
Hypergamy?
You talking about most women?
Yes.
I mm, I don't
I
think I
think we
agree.
are more forward minded on ourselves right now. Like we're focused on ourselves. That's what
So
we all say, no?
selfish.
I,
That doesn't
If
remove
that were
that
it
the
doesn't
he
mean that's
case,
selfish. No.
I didn't
yeah.
I'm just saying
no,
we focus on ourselves though.
Is
Like
that
we're the priority in our lives, right?
It's
I'm saying that if women didn't care, like at all, you know what I'm saying? If we just didn't care, then there wouldn't be the backlash to some of the rhetoric that we do hear, as far as like getting people's channels shut down and all kinds of stuff like that. That wouldn't even be a thing. We would because we wouldn't care.
I think we
We
don't
we
care about the
care
right.
care.
we care in that level because it's about us.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
don't
only
care about the
reason
right thing.
why those things are happening, right? So we're not just doing those things because they're talking about anything, right?
Well, yeah, we care. We care what they say.
okay.
About us.
Right.
So it's
So
only about
So we
us.
care. Well, if they're
what are you
talking
saying that
about
we
us.
don't care about?
What the
I'm
next?
saying we only care about ourselves, like we're our first priority, we're
Mm-hmm.
our lives, what we're gonna do, our
Mm-hmm.
money, our upper mobility in life,
Mm-hmm.
status, things of that nature. That's what we care
Mm-hmm.
about.
What should we care about instead?
I'm not saying we should care about anything else. I'm just saying that's what
Oh,
we care about.
Our men and what they're saying. That's what we should care
Because
about.
I didn't even want to move there yet. I just
It's
wanted to
okay,
stick
but
on.
we need to. We absolutely need to
uh,
because we care about the wrong things.
what
I agree.
what were the things that were wrong that she listed though? I guess that's where I'm confused. Like, what did she list that was what we should not be thinking about first?
Any of it.
So we shouldn't be thinking about ourselves first. We shouldn't be thinking about our upward mobility for like that shouldn't be priorities at all.
I think that because it's been our priority, we are where we are now as a culture. So, yeah, I think that's the wrong thought process for us holistically because the results show that's not what we should be prioritizing.
So prioritizing being a good woman is literally putting yourself first. Is that wrong to do?
What do you mean putting yourself first? Like,
Oh no, I don't. What do you mean?
Putting
That wouldn't being a good woman is putting yourself first.
Yeah, prioritizing being a good person. That's you focusing on yourself and your character and how you could change to be better. No?
Well, you said good person and good woman.
Good woman, I made person
Well, that's the
interchangeable.
thing. What makes a man good and a woman good aren't the same though.
I,
That's
it's
why.
interchangeable. For this conversation, I'm not talking about men at all. I just said good person because I didn't know there would be confusion. Good woman. Like I think you need to put yourself more so as a priority to achieve that, because you literally have to take time to learn yourself, focus on where you lack, and fix those things. That takes you prioritizing yourself first.
Okay, I never heard people be like, yo, this a selfish person. That person's a good person. I never heard that before.
How do how do you taking time to fix these things about yourself does not mean you have to prioritize yourself?
Prioritize yourself, yes. I thought you said
That's what
selfish.
No, I never said selfish.
I thought.
When,
Okay, maybe I
I
misheard.
think
no.
Aleia said something
Okay,
about
okay.
selfish.
So that's what I'm
Yeah, I didn't say
conflating.
selfish.
She
Yeah,
did.
you did. She
no, I
did.
didn't. That was Coach
You
Tay.
said someone said something about being selfish. You
All I
have
know is I didn't. I don't remember who
But
Okay.
said it.
either way, because I didn't want to even move on to the next part because I wanted to stick here.
Okay.
So I just think I feel like you can prioritize yourself, work on your character, and these
Mm-hmm.
things. And those things, we can work on those things while simultaneously, caring about other things and nurturing those things. I just think right now we're solely focused on us, what we want, how we want it to be done. We want to control everything. It's all about us. I think that's our mind frame right now, and I think that's the majority of women. We want what we want. How we gonna get it is to be. We gonna get it. How we gonna get it, and that's just it. A means to an end. Like it's just gonna be what it is. I just think that's what the mindset of women are right now. Like that's our mindset. You don't care about nothing else but ourselves.
See that's different. That's different, Jalen. That's not what you're saying, right?
No.
Yeah. See, that's what's that's the conversation, right? Because that's what Aaliyah was saying. Coach Tay, you're saying self improvement. They were saying it's all about me. I don't think
Um,
I don't think that those are the
The
same.
same thing. They're not. You don't have to be selfish to self-improve. Like, because I feel like being selfish is at someone else's expense, right? Like you're choosing yourself at another's expense. So when you're self-improving, you're not doing that at anyone's expense.
you are.
How so?
Everybody else has to take less of a priority in the tier for you to achieve that. So you are. There's a trade-off. You can't just do everything at once. You're not like that it wouldn't work.
Y-
That's how
I
people fuck
agree
up
with
thinking,
that.
"Oh, I'm self-improving. While I'm
I agree with that.
self-improving, I could be dating." No, because why? Why would you do that?
But it's not at
I
anybody's expense, though, right? So if you're not dating, it's because you don't want to make people expendable. right? You don't want to hurt people in the process of you not being ready. That person is not
Mm-hmm.
selfish, right? They're very cognizant of
Mm.
the damage they could do to people because of their current disposition. That would be the opposite of hurting people, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
because you're
Yeah.
taking the time to step aside so you don't hurt people and do things at their expense or improving yourself at their expense. That's why you're removing yourself. And I think um working through your priorities, so switching like what comes first, like switching the list around, that's okay. Nobody's saying you can't do that. I just think our list right now is all about us and us only.
Damn, man.
Like, single women, or we including mothers, wives? Like we're including all the women archetypes in this.
Hmm.
I kind of agree with Aaliyah, um, because I've been in that mindset for this past year. But at the same time, I guess you guys mentioned dating. I'm kind of open to not, oh, it's all about me, it's all about me. But I guess being focused and getting to where I need to get and where I need to be and being who I need to be for that person, yeah, it can be all about me, if that makes
You
sense.
said it
Because I'm
can or cannot.
it can
Mm,
be all about me because there's things that I'm trying to correct, there's things I'm trying to fix, there's things I'm trying to accomplish, there's a lot of things. So it's kind of like a woman empowerment type of thing. I don't know if that's where Ali is going, but like that's how I see it. But it for me, I'm not gonna exclude anyone. Um, I guess like out of my world or like if that makes sense.
Mm, ugh, I don't know. Let me see.
So men don't put themselves first. They don't.
Um,
Let's talk about the men.
I didn't want to, but you're a man, so you can
I know
answer.
because it's just kind of hard because you know there's really no male point of view or perspective chiming in on women are focused on putting themselves first. So
Well, I think it's important for you guys to mind through, right? Like, because the ladies are in a civil discourse regarding it. So men trying to understand it. And if women are saying women putting themselves first for improvement is not the thing, it's selfish. Selfish people sacrifice other people.
Hmm.
So that's what Coach Tay was kind of saying. Tay, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know that's what Aaliyah was getting to. So
Yeah,
yeah,
oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm done.
No, it was because don't get me wrong, like I talk about self-love and investing in yourself. So it's not about you taking care of yourself because you're supposed to do that, right? But we can, women, we can walk and chew gum at the same time. I'm not talking about like, oh, go get healed or go have some therapy. Like, of course, shut it down, don't date or do what you got to do to heal get through what you got to get through. But what I'm saying is we act like we can't like improve. You're supposed to be improving every day, right? Anyway, like you never are. There's not a journey, like it's not a destination. I mean, it's a journey. So it's not like you're just gonna be this person all of a sudden or one day, right? So that's like we need to take that out of our minds and get out of Delulu land. What I was speaking on is the fact that we're not prioritizing the men and what they're saying in terms of what we need to adjust and the adjustments we have to make to be better. And the numbers that I mentioned is just thinking about the divorce rates and how fast and how much women are leaving relationships. That just that's not a selfless thing. That's a selfish thing because the man is committing to us forever. But we're deciding to walk away for whatever reason. And it's just like that's what the results are showing. Not that, oh, well, women love themselves and they're uplifting their man and they're, in it for the community. That's not what the results are saying. So that's kind of what I was alluding to when it comes to the selfish part.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, it does take a level of being selfish to leave a situation that does not serve you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So the results, as far as the divorce rate and everything like that, it just says who's filing the paperwork. That's all it tells us.
Hmm. So Tay, your speculation is what? That women are leaving for selfish reasons?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, so that's Tay's speculation, Callie, that women are leaving for selfish reasons. Not
More
for
so
are
than
you
not. Right.
yeah, are you saying selfish and unjustifiable? Like selfish reasons that are unwarranted or don't have the merit to dissolve a marriage?
Absolutely. A family, yes. I don't think that's, a leg to stand on. And, I've never been married. I can't speak for that situation, but I'm a product of a marriage that, did not work. So I understand how that can go. And it absolutely just destroys the family because the woman might want something different or she dislikes something or she's just not comfortable, right? And again, I'm not attesting for how hard it is to be married because I've never been there. I hope to be one day, but I'm just saying it just doesn't make sense to me for something that monumental to just be broken down over the silliest reasons. That I would say anyway, because that's just my perspective. But yeah, it's insane the reasons that we're leaving. I mean, by mass, not just over here and over there, by mass, and how we're destroying the families and our men in the process. So,
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I ain't nothing? Nobody? Nothing?
You want me?
Nah, you
I'm
ain't
sorry, I
doing
stepped
nah.
away. I don't know what happened.
Tay said women, based on her speculation of why marriages are dissolving, women are leaving for selfish and unwarranted reasons. And they're so selfish that they're willing to destroy families because of those reasons that are unwarranted. It's a broadcast.
I
Are
mean,
they
if we
not?
just leave it at that, I guess I can agree. But my mind is thinking like what? Because I agree, but there's a line to that though.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
No, that's like what? What the major one is what? Finances women leave? Or is it
Um,
infidelity? I don't know which one.
well, the reason why because I think one thing that we've learned is 70% initiation rate doesn't automatically say who's to blame for the relationship dissolving, right? We just know that's who filed the paperwork, you know? They won't always tell us the at fault, and it depends on what state you live in because there's states like I think Texas has at fault divorce, but like DC there's no fault, right? So you don't even have to claim that, you know? It rather talk about differences, etc. But Tay's speculating that women are leaving selfishly and unwarranted. So that's interesting.
Mm, I wouldn't say selfishly.
What would you say?
I would say they reached their peak. I don't, if we're just going to speculate, I don't think most of those women that have filed, it was after the first mistake. or the first issue. I think it's a mountain of things that accumulate to the point where you realize that this may not be fixable. And then you just are fed up. I think that's more realistic than calling it selfish. I can't call that selfish. I think that the idea of her staying may be more unhealthy than the idea of her leaving. Because if she stays, I don't.
Okay.
What she'd still be subjected to the same issues. Like, why should
So,
she stay?
are you saying that you believe most women are filing justifiably so?
I would say most of them. I think is more justifiable.
I mean, sorry. You think, okay, yeah, I guess that question is fair enough. You say more than most is justifiably so leaving.
Yeah, if we're just speculating because we don't have data, I would say I would like to think, yeah, most of
Okay.
them are justifiable.
Okay. And Tay, you're saying they're leaving selfishly so.
Yeah, like because they're unhappy or something stupid, like, you're just mad or you're in your feelings about something. I don't know, we just don't think it through because the man doesn't commit to leave. Like he's committing to you forever. So you should be committed as well, just because something's stacking up. And who's to say like the man did something wrong? Like who's validating the wrongful doings? Like, why can't it be the woman, messing up and maybe she's just leaving for no reason. Like it just doesn't. I'm not gonna put that jacket on men. Like, oh well, men are the reason women are doing it, because I don't believe that.
Damn. Why don't you believe that?
Because I believe it's us. I believe it's wholeheartedly. I believe it's us. I do. Like I know women are leaving for stupid reasons and just to get alimony and just to get child support and just to make him suffer and just to, like out of spite. It's not more times than not. It's not, oh well, I fell out of love. Because what's love got to do with it? Yeah,
What's
like
that
well,
woman scorn saying? What's
like
the
all
woman
that other,
scorn saying?
huh?
When a woman is scorned, that saying.
But
That,
like that's the craziest thing. Because why you scorn? You scorned yourself most likely. Man probably didn't do nothing to you. It's just what, like, that's the
Boy,
truth, man. We don't want to hear it hurts, but that's the truth. I
boy,
don't care.
Tay.
I don't care. We need to hear. That's what's wrong with us. We need to hear this, man.
Oh
That's
my
that's that's our
goodness.
problem.
So a mountain of issues is like little reasons.
What?
Regardless of how the issues were created, I'm not putting no jacket on nobody. I just think it's usually a mountain of issues that just aren't fixable because it's a mountain of shit.
Why aren't they fixable? Because it's usually something like, oh, well, adjust your attitude and watch how you talking to me. Respect that man. Those are reasonable things, but we refuse because what can't nobody tell us what to do, and we need a man that can handle us and this, that, and the other. Like that's us. That's our attitude. It's not, oh, okay, well, yes, yes, sir. It's never that. It's always, nah, I could do bad all by myself and I'm a have this separate account so I can leave and all this other stuff. Like that's our reality. But yet we acting like we're not the ones leaving. Like, are we? Come on.
We're the
But,
ones filing, yeah. Just because he
but why?
stays,
But why? Why leave?
why leave?
not everybody getting beat.
Like that, right? We're not even
I
talking about the minorities.
never brought up that. I mean, I'm just
Obesity.
Like,
saying,
come
like,
That's the
on.
minority, though. That's the
Oh
minority. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the majority. There ain't nothing wrong with her. She might need to be slapped. That might fix some things. She
when I don't think
might
so,
fix
but
some things.
think that just causes more issues.
No, because if she's being disrespectful, yeah, she might need to be popped in the mouth so she
Mm,
can remember what it was like as a child.
mm.
She won't do it again.
Sure, I'm still I feel like women,
don't
it's
even worry
easier
about
to
it.
put the
All
blame.
these niggas got fucking halos. Don't even worry about it. They
No,
all
it's
got
not even
halos. They don't
that.
never do shit.
Because I don't agree with leaving, but I'm not gonna sit here and look at, because I ain't been through it. I've never been divorced. I'm not gonna sit here and tell a woman that's literally going to file this paperwork and literally blowing up her life that her reasoning isn't valid. Because I wasn't in her marriage. I
But you
wasn't
see how
with that. I wasn't in their dynamic every day. I don't know.
right, but you see how you said like she blowing up her life and
I
everything like that.
That's
Like,
literally blowing up your life. You're
But
married.
only that man can
yeah.
validate that. Only those men can validate that. We can say whatever we want, but until that man validates however it went versus how we think it went, then I think that right there is the reconciliation we need to come to terms.
Come to terms with
Don't
what?
come
That
out.
we just gonna continue to have issues?
Beloved, ain't that what you say, Hamp?
My
I don't
heart.
listen. I'm just my heart. Listen, I just this is I love us. I wanna see us successful at this thing. I'm just saying we if we don't recognize the problem, we can't fix it. So we just gotta be open to see that like we're not always the good guy. Like we're the villain oftentimes in the story. We're the culprit, right? And that like it's okay. Like it's not, we're not asking to be perfect, but in order to fix it, we gotta see it. And I think we have a hard time seeing it because it doesn't feel good or sound right,
I
right? But
think seeing that there is a problem should be important more so who specifically is the issue. If there's a problem, you both should be willing and volunteering to fix the said issue. Unless we're just saying it's just her and it's not
Well, I
like a
mean,
concerted effort.
no, I was just
Nah,
speaking in general. Not a
just go
specific.
with it.
Because we're
It's
married,
always
we're
her.
one, right? So it is no individuality. Like we both have to have a concerted effort to make this work. It's not just you go off by yourself and you go to therapy and you do all this shit and you fix what you. No, it's a concerted effort. It's a marriage. So that's why I'm not putting a jacket on either one. It's a concerted effort, always.
So I guess the question is, if it's a concerted effort, and those people are the problem, are those people also the solution? To Tay's point.
Yes, I never said I disagree with that, but
Well, we're saying that there's
I,
a mountain of stuff, so then that
yeah,
constitutes leaving, right? But if those people are the problem, and you believe they're also the solution, then that mountain can be fixed by those two people, as opposed to leaving.
and I said when I first brought up that I don't believe women are leaving at whatever the first mistake, the first issue, whatever it may be.
I
I
know.
don't believe that.
I'm
So that's
acknowledging that.
why okay then. So obviously there have been
Not okay then.
tries to fix it,
I'm
right?
saying that you're saying that she's not leaving off the first mistake.
Yeah.
Whose mistake?
We're making speculations. I
Was
don't
it?
know.
Well, I
That's why I'm
guess
not putting no jacket.
it sounds assumptive, like it's his mistake, right? But then we're saying it's a
I
concerted
didn't say
effort.
that.
It sounds
Didn't say
like it,
that.
right? Because you're saying first mistake.
Well, I'm
So
telling you that I'm
I
not saying
guess,
that.
get real quick. I guess the person, you're saying first mistake. So you think that she's leaving because she made the mistake, potentially? Is that how things work? No.
Who fucking
We
knows?
know, right? So like, as an example,
We don't.
Big Chug don't never come tell on nobody because he always hitting everybody. He don't got no reason to come tell daddy. So she made a mistake. Now she say, I'm gonna get up out of here because I made a mistake. That's generally how
Or
not
she may
how
not even be willing to fix it.
that's generally not how things manifest though. Like, can we agree to that?
So it manifests more so that she's leaving off the first issue.
Can we agree to that when the person who makes the mistake isn't the first one out the door? Can we agree to that?
Sure.
Okay.
But
What was your
she's not
question?
leaving off of the first issue.
She isn't.
This is all speculative. So
What
yeah,
you
this is
think?
my speculation.
What you think?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I think.
Okay.
I don't think they're leaving off the first issue.
Okay. And you're also saying that she could have very well made the first mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, so now there's a mountain. Not leaving off the first issue.
Yeah.
She probably created the first issue. She got some audacity to leave anything then. So if you the one messing it up, how dare you run out the door when if you messing it up, you should fix it. Because again, I agree with you in terms of the concerted effort.
Yeah, so if one person's only willing to fix it and the other one isn't, they should stay together? Is that what we telling people to do?
At
Hold on.
LLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLLL more like you, the community would be definitely in a better place. She definitely a female.
He said, for Coach Tay, Hamp, if we had
Yeah, I
more
can see that.
like you, the community would be definitely in a better place. She definitely a female president I would vote for. Salute to you.
This small font is crazy. I cannot read none of that shit.
Yes, I think that people go through ebb and flow periods where this person's willing, this person isn't. This one falls out of love, this one's in love, this one's happy, this one's unhappy, right? And so as relationships mature, right? I think that people will need to work through things even when the other person seems to be unwilling, because we know that these things ebb and flow.
I
If
believe
you're
in ebb and
asking me directly.
I believe in ebb and flows. I totally agree with that. But speculating, we're getting to the point where it's a divorce decree needed. I feel like they've been through a couple ebbs and flows. Like I don't know. This is all speculation. I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. We're just looking at, because we're assessing essentially your offering and Tay's offering. And we're trying to see which one is happening most of the time. Like, is irreconcilable differences actually honest? You know what I mean? Like that's the part.
It's just a quicker way to get divorced.
No, I got you. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not actually honest though. Like that, and that's the problem that we're discussing, literally.
So should we
work it
go
out.
back to how it used to be without irreconcilable differences and make it harder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
You don't have to prove, oh, we can't work it out, right? Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And that requires what? Therapy? Because that'll be a stipulation. That requires you to go through the whole process, meaning you're going to have to sit in a therapist chair.
Probably like couples therapy. Yeah, I mean, I could see that.
Who?
After last week, couples. Okay.
Y'all don't
It ain't
believe
gonna
in
do nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing. They still gonna be separated. They just gonna be married legally on paper.
The states with I think I looked this up. We can fact check it though. The states that make you separate have higher rates of reconciliation, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken though. So the states that make you separate for like DC makes you separate for a year before you can get officially divorced, and they find that those people tend to reconcile, right, because of the separation period.
No, I'm saying like the at fault reasons is, of course, abuse, infidelity, and substance abuse.
Okay.
Whether that be drugs or alcohol, those are the at fault reasons, right?
Okay.
So if that can't be worked on or whatever like that, it's just gonna go back to what it was before. Like I can't, you know what I mean? I can't make this. I can't make him or her prove that they have a substance abuse issue, right? Like,
What you mean?
giving up, like, what I'm saying, medical records, whatever like that, because he would have to, or he or she would have to go to, like, what I'm saying, treatment for you to have to actually produce those medical records and things like that, right?
If you're saying
That would have to go into the proof, I mean, or if I don't have the money to hire a private investigator to prove he or she's infidelity. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff like that. So it's just going to go back to the way it was, where, yeah, still married on paper, but we are separated.
You have locations. No, I mean, There's so many things to find out. So many things nowadays. You can get a urinalysis to see the levels of alcohol and stuff, blood, all types
But
of shit.
don't y'all think
How would you
the
get that without them
Court order. You
volunteering
can
to
court
take
order
that
those
cup?
things too.
don't y'all think the bottleneck should start at the door? Like before y'all get married, all of these like stipulations and all, like before y'all make this huge decision, let's stop, go through all of these things that they have one in Louisiana, covenant marriage, specific type of marriage you certificate you apply for. They make you go through counseling. They make you actually prove like y'all understand like this is it. And then when you get divorced, they also have something there where it's like where the way it used to be. Like there's no irreconcilable difference option. Like you get the same options that they used to have, like Callie just stated. I think the bottleneck should start in the beginning, not when you trying to step out. Like I feel like it's too late at that point. I don't. It don't make sense to me.
I
Like
mean, even for like if you try to, force them into, like, you know what I'm saying, some kind of treatment and everything like that, you can't even involuntarily admit someone without a doctor's note. How you gonna do that without them actually going to the
Yeah, I guess we know
doc?
that the dissolution of marriage and marriage waning, this ain't it, right? So we just know that for a fact. This has been proven. We literally prove it every day. So yeah, I can see the potential issues with proving not our fault, you know. Um, but I'm just saying this ain't it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
You know. But yeah, I can see how that could potentially be an issue. I just think with technology and etc. And you would bring the person to court, right? Essentially. So.
Yeah, hence the private investigator to get them photos of the, infidelity and whatnot, because you can't just base it off of locations.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, to prove it. I just think about like that is how it should be, right? Like, why should it be easy for you to dissolve a marriage?
I agree.
Like, why does it have to be easy?
It shouldn't be.
It's
I don't
too.
know. I'm gonna have to look up as to why, the patriarchy decided that that'd be a good idea.
Who?
The patriarchy.
What?
What? I have to look up as to what were the reasons why they enacted the no fault divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Made it legal.
I don't know. I just know, you know what I'm saying? You got some suffering couples. You know, you had to work for that shit. I wonder what you be willing to fix.
Mm-hmm.
Cause we can't shame nobody. We can't guilt nobody. Everything is kosher, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn near every time we turn around, right? And we had these conversations, like, why you leave? It just the reasons, whatever they are. And the intestinal fortitude for marriage is lower than ever before because it's so easy to dissolve, I would argue.
and it's also easy to get into one.
Mm-hmm.
Which
However,
I don't think it should be easy to get into one either.
that's fair. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
like
fair for sure.
drive through chapels, like we should dissolve those.
I heard somebody say this. I didn't vet it. They said that the paperwork marriages last longer. The courthouse ones. I heard that. Like people who went down to the courthouse and got that paperwork last longer.
Yeah, because it's
Shout
like
out
they
to the
really wanted to get
JOP.
married.
I'm all for courthouse justice of the peace. I don't see the point in
So,
getting. I really don't.
Me some money.
the nigga had on a rope chain with a medallion in the middle of his taco meat with a Versace looking shirt on. That shit was hilarious.
Hmm. Damn, man. This is hard. This is tough, man. Let me see what Joel said. Joel with the 5 says, "Hey, Jalen, what's a suitable reason for a man to initiate a divorce?"
That is the most random question that I didn't think I'd ever have to answer. Neglect. I think neglect on either side, I think, is a decent reason. Like prolonged neglect, like you actively can prove that you two have tried to, or you've tried to get them to do the things that they used to do, whatever it may be, and nothing's working. I think neglect is a good reason to leave. Because how can you sustain a marriage and somebody's neglecting you?
I
Literally.
think that could be worked on. I don't.
What?
Yeah, it can be,
That's
but the
over.
other person has to
That
be willing to. That's the thing. That's what she's talking about.
Listen, you can't force a woman to have sex with you. Unless, listen, I don't know what y'all into. But you can't, it's not really a moral thing to force a woman to have sex with you. I feel like if she is neglecting you in ways that you
Sexually.
need to be able to show up for your marriage, I think you should leave. Because why the fuck are you still there? It's nothing there. She obviously not into you no more. She don't want to get back to where y'all used to be. So y'all just gonna be existing in a house together like roommates, just to say you married. Hopefully, he feels like that's a sufficient answer.
Listening, because
I mean,
Die had
the
replied.
reasons would be the same. Oh, my
Hmm?
bad.
No, go ahead, Kylie. I was just saying, Die had replied when she was saying she didn't think neglect was good enough because it could be worked on.
I don't think that's sufficient. It could be worked on with some type of couples therapy or marriage therapy or something like that. I think that's like a whole ass cop out, opposed to saying what's the real reason. You know, I, I get the neglect, but it's deeper than that. You start neglecting someone when something is like going on. Like,
Mm-hmm. Reality is everybody ain't willing to work on shit.
and then it just
Fact.
makes more sense to know who you're gonna get married to. Because yeah, you're not gonna divorce me because you feel like I'm. Because
Totally agree.
some people are like really like petty. Like you're neglecting me. I want a divorce. Like oh, like no, people really do that. So
Men don't do that. They usually take it on the chin if they've gone without sex for
man,
a
I think
prolonged
it's
period,
some men. It's a percentage of men
which
that
they
do that.
shouldn't,
That's
but they do. If we gonna talk about why men should leave, like I said, I'm not. This ain't just like a she man, a man haters club for
not
me.
little rascals.
I think men have sufficient reasons that they should leave, but they don't.
Uh,
Yeah, all the reasons are not all the reasons are apply to both genders. They just show up in different ways for each gender. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all the reasons would apply for both.
I don't know. I would have to say I think a better reason for a man to leave would be like if she had a baby outside of y'all, like or outside of you, something like that. Like to me, okay, I could see a man leaving because she had a baby on him that wasn't his. Now, her neglecting him, I don't think that's a sufficient enough reason because there are other ways to resolve that. I'm gonna just leave it there. But yeah, Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's sufficient enough to leave because I think he would figure out how to solve that problem in another way.
You,
Why you confused?
most of them just take it on the chin. I'm talking about what they do. Like they don't usually figure a way out to fix it. It's usually she's coming back to the table when she feels like it.
Or they
Usually
go
that
cheat,
goes.
right?
That man not gonna go without. And we're delusional to think that he will.
I,
Right.
whether he
And
goes and gets
infidelity
it
is a
from
reason to
outside
go.
of you, I think more so he'd
Mm,
prefer to get it from you. So
Well, understood, but the reality is if you're not giving it up though, what are his alternatives besides leaving?
if it gotta get to all
Infidelity.
that,
And then somebody gonna
what
leave
is the
anyway.
point in staying if
I'm
there
just
is
I'm
all
somebody
of
no
right?
that isn't
listen, I'm
leaving.
not supporting
Wait,
it.
time
I'm
out,
just
time out,
saying,
time
No,
let's
out.
I'm
think
not saying you
logically.
supporting it. I'm just saying if
Let's
it
just think
gets to
logically
that
about this.
point where you going against your vows, then why the
No, I get it, but my thing is, why would y'all be in that predicament anyway? You know what I mean? He never
because
supposed
she's
to
not
have,
sticking to
y'all.
her
That's
vows
not even supposed to
either.
be an issue. Like that's small potatoes. Well, and let
Hmm.
me be quiet with
That's
my.
what I was about to say because
I
all
don't.
of
I
that
don't have a husband. I don't know, but I'm just
isn't
saying.
leaving all of that. Leaving is all of that. It's all of that in a bag of chips. It's like everything's done. At least when it comes to cheating, you could work something out.
I'm just saying that it's everybody deal breaker. That's all I'm saying. But I'm gonna leave that alone. 'Cause I know that's a sensitive subject for most of us.
Man, dang a nigga.
Just handle all this shit before you get to the altar. That's pretty easy. That's way easier. I don't.
That's Jalen. I agree, and I think and I know that that's unrealistic.
I think legally, if they force y'all to actually talk about this shit before you say I do and sign paperwork, I think maybe, just maybe, it wouldn't be so many people. Like, if they had the grounds to approve or not approve based off of y'all meeting the criteria, I think that would be great. I think that would be an amazing implementation. Because it seems like y'all can't figure it out your fucking selves. So let them figure it out for you.
I don't know. I just know that
Talk
there's
about women?
the process. The
Are you talking
process.
about women?
You're talking about people getting married. Like
I'm talking about people getting
there should
married. The
be a
bottleneck should start in the beginning.
vetting process that is structured and mandated before you get married. Same way divorce should be difficult, marriage should have some parameters before you can actually go into it. I just know, like, you start adding kids, you lose resources, gain resources, add assets, lose assets, motherfuckers die, people get
RIP.
sick. There's a lot that goes into it when you're saying we got to do this together forever. Parents get old. Now your mom got to move in here and she's a dickhead.
Mm.
Like there's a lot of shit.